Hi, and welcome back to the Lisa Nichols Show. I'm super excited to be with you. This is that space where we come to gather tools, mindsets, and the right tribe to help us live the life that we know we deserve, to help us create the joy that's our birthright. Here's that place where we come and we learn how to think, how to transform our thinking, how to move into action, and more importantly, how to stay committed to the thing that we call our joy. I'm super excited because I love reading your comments. I love when you comment and you tell me that you had a breakthrough or something shifted in you, or, oh my God, there's a BOL out there. I didn't know that I was thinking that way. That's a breakthrough out loud. Cyrita, you were looking at the episode called Stay in Movement to Avoid Shutdown. And on that episode, you said, quote unquote, hashtag BOL, breakthrough out loud. You can't solve a 2017, 18, or 19 problem with a 1995 solution. Yes, girl, we talked about upgrading the way you respond to situations versus reacting the way you used to react. Upgrading the way you use problem solving, the way you communicate. You cannot communicate to a 2017, 2019, or 2020 challenge with a 2010 communication skills. You have to upgrade everything. I love it. And then Denise, you were looking at the episode entitled Focus on What You Can Change. Focus on what you underline and circle can. Focus on what you can change. You said, quote unquote, focus on what I can change. And you underline can. And you said, oh my God. WOW, wow, hashtag BOL, breakthrough out loud. I get from that, Denise, that you've been focusing on the things that irritate you and that you're tolerating. You spend the majority of your time, like many people, in your circle of concern versus your circle of influence. And in this particular episode, we talked about shifting your energy from 80% of your time in your circle of concern, 20% in your circle of influence, to now 80% of your time in your circle of influence and 20% of your time in your circle of concern. It was one of the greatest lessons I learned when I was 25 years old from Stephen Covey, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The last thing you said, Denise, was, quote, I can change the way my life moves forward, end quote. Isn't that delicious to know that one piece of aha, one BOL, one breakthrough out loud, literally applied, keyword is applied in your life, can literally change the way you live forward. I love it. I so love the question, Colleen, that you asked about how do you discover your individuality and not allow it to be influenced by others or by your own negative chatter. You know, I look at who we are today as a society, and there's so many ways, reasons, and paths to copy someone, from who's the latest and greatest in magazines to television. Look at my house, look at my car, look at my life, look at my wife, to Facebook, to social media. I think that when we realize that we're each a unique thread in a tapestry, and that no tapestry is supposed to be all one color, all one religion, all one belief system, all one political belief, it will be really boring if we all agree with each other. What I've learned is every single time I stopped and I looked to my left and I looked to my right and I measured where I was based on what someone else was doing, the statement that Benjamin Franklin made became true, and that is comparison is and always will be the thief of all joy. So to you and to Colleen, listening to this particular episode, recognize that you are a unique, unrepeatable miracle. And there's only one set of DNA that's yours. There's only one fingerprint that belongs to you. And it actually is not your opportunity, but it is the expectation that you will give the world your individuality. The world needs more of your individuality than it needs of someone else's likeness. And it's far easy to figure out how to do you than it is to figure out how to be a carbon copy of someone else. When you recognize and own the fact that you are enough, a lot of times comparison comes from the conversation, am I enough? So let's start there. Let's start with the knowing you are enough. You are smart enough, you're brilliant enough, you're old enough, you're young enough, you're wise enough. You are enough. You woke up this morning enough. And the world needs you in your individual journey, the way you smile, the way you dance, the way you laugh, the way you do critical thinking, the way you embrace, the way you forgive, the way you listen, the way you speak. All of those individual characteristics, that helps us to discover and accept our individual characteristics. That I wouldn't be inspired to be me if I witnessed you trying to be someone else. I used to always hear, oh my God, Lisa, you're the next best Oprah. Oh my God, oh my God, Lisa, you're the next Oprah Winfrey. And I would say, if you want me to do Oprah, and I'm honored to be said in the same sentence as she, but if you ever want me to give you Oprah, I will always fail you miserably. If you want me to give you anyone else, I will fail you miserably. But if ever you're interested, I do a really good Lisa Nichols. I didn't arrive there. I had to get to that place. I had to get to the place where I was comfortable enough with Lisa and all of my brilliance and all of my limitations and all of my light and my dark and all of my ginormous thinking and the places where I believe I'm still playing smaller than what I should. I had to allow myself to live in this duality that allowed Lisa to be okay and enough where I am. And so understand that the world wants to see you in your unique fingerprint. I don't care how much we mimic each other. We not only want to see you that way, we need to see you that way. You're someone's oxygen. You're someone's self-acceptance. That odd way you wear that outfit, the odd way you wear your hair, that different way that you stroll, that little bit of off-kilter, the way you dance, the way you choose to approach a problem or a relationship, the way you express your faith, all the unique things that you do, they're liberating someone else to find their unique breath, to find their unique step, to discover their unique next. So be a gift to you, because it will always be easier doing you than it will ever be trying to do 50% of someone else. And each time you do you, know that someone's watching and taking notes on what does it look like to own your unique, unrepeatable fingerprint. Remember that this is not a monologue. This is not about me just having a conversation to you, at you. This is a dialogue. I'm having a conversation with you. So please comment below. Have you been in a season where you've kind of forgotten about who you are as an individual and you just kind of began to blend in? Or you realize, hold on, I need to embrace my individuality even that much more? Or was this a confirmation that yes, I'm on the right track? I like my unique conversation, my unique hairstyle, my unique approach. Was it a validation or was it a reminder? Was it a BOL or was it an aha? Please comment below and let me know. And invite your family, invite your friends, invite your community. And if you haven't already subscribed, do so now. I want you to come back. Every time that you show up, I'll show up. Every time that you come empty, I'll come full. Every time you comment, I'll comment back. So please, let's start an amazing dialogue, an amazing experience, and let's continue to transform our lives into something that's barely recognizable. After all, this is your home, this community right here. We are your tribe, and I am your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And I'm going to consistently say that I believe in you and I love you, because I do. I'll see you real soon.